Hey, right off rip, I mean, I want to talk about the war going on between Zucky Boy and Elon, King Elon. Elon actually challenged Mark to fight.
And it was on Twitter. Who do you got?
Elon all day.
Who do I like better, or who do I think's winning?
Both.
Are you talking like Illuminati?
Yeah,
but...
like personally, that's a conspiracy I honestly kind of believe in because
Illuminati?
Well, not only that, but they might say some outlandish shit like that, but it makes you kind of wonder, they could be saying something that could be true.
That's so true.
I don't know if you
well,
guys
I mean,
know,
not that that's true, but that's really.
I mean, obviously, yes, it goes into up.
Welcome back to the Otown Talk. You already know who we are, but if you don't, this is Bailey. To my right, we got Braden, better known as Three God, and over there we have Mr. Vincent.
Dirty Vincent.
Thank you for tuning back into the pod. For all the newbies out here, we would definitely appreciate if you could hit that like and subscribe button. Mm-hmm. We would also love to hear your thoughts. So feel free to leave those in the comments. And don't forget to turn your notifications on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vince, why don't you take it away?
Nah, that's great.
So Vince, go ahead. Take it away.
Inside joke for the people.
That's funny as shit.
I mean, right off rip, I mean, I want to talk about fucking the war going on between Zucky Boy and Elon, King Elon, man.
Who do you got?
Elon all day.
Who do I like better, or who do I think's winning?
Both.
All right, in the fight, because if you haven't heard, Elon actually challenged Mark to. God, I'd be talking to him like I know them. Like, my boy Mark, you know what I'm saying? Zucky Boy, you know what I mean? But Elon actually challenged Zuckerberg to a fight.
And it was on Twitter, right?
Yeah, he challenged him on Twitter.
He sub-quoted or quote tweeted someone.
Like, fight me.
Yeah, right?
Fight me. Or some shit like that.
And then he responded and was like, let's get it on.
Yeah, like Zuck was down.
Yeah.
So,
you think it's actually going to happen?
It'd be so sick.
They're saying that it actually is like a legitimate thing. Like Dana White, I think, is working on it.
Oh yeah, Dana White wants to host it.
They're trying to figure out where to do it. I think the paperwork, how much, what they're gonna do. So, but it's definitely, at least what I last saw about it, it's definitely, I think, gonna happen.
It'd be sick if it
I'm
does.
excited.
I think it's definitely.
Would you guys put money on it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I would
put all my money on Zuckerberg. I'm an Elon fan. Elon's my guy. I hate Zuckerberg. That guy sucks. Mm-hmm. But bro, dude's ripped right now. He's got a full 6-pack and everything. It's fucking weird, dude. I saw a picture of him in the dojo the other day, shirtless. Like, my dude is fucking.
If he's in the dojo, I think that says enough.
Yeah,
versus
I've
where
never
Elon's
seen
at.
Elon fight, and
I've only seen him shirtless, and it's.
Yeah. Well, that was a while. He's apparently lost a ton of weight, but he hasn't built any muscle. He's just been purely trying to lose fat. Like, he's not exercising per se. Apparently he's on a weight loss drug. Like, he's been taking a pill that makes him not hungry.
Oh, is that
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that's going pretty viral right now, right?
Yeah, it's really. I looked it up, not for myself, but I was just curious about it because I think I heard it in a podcast, and that shit is so expensive.
It's kind of bad for you too. They're starting to find
really?
out. Yeah, it's a relatively new drug. I don't remember all the details of why it's bad for you, but I did watch a video breaking it down, the side effects and complications.
Supposedly, it works really well though for weight loss.
Oh no,
not
for
that
sure.
I'm promoting it, but
for sure, because it makes you just not hungry.
Yeah,
just boom, not.
It's
hungry.
for people with diabetes, right? That's what
I
it's
believe
for?
so. Yes.
Really?
Well, yeah. If your diabetes is from being too fat, because you can have the type 1, type 2 diabetes. Yeah. But so yeah, as far as the fight goes, I got my money on Zuck. Now they're at war with each other over quite a few things. They've always had political disagreements as far as censorship goes and the way businesses are ran and yada yada yada. Right. But now my boy Mark decided to make it personal, bro. He fucking started up Threads, which Threads sucks, by the way. I mean, it already is.
I haven't even looked at it.
I haven't used it. I refuse to make an account because I'm not going to support that shit.
Wait, what's it? It's like an app called Threads?
It's called Threads, yeah.
Oh.
And you can link it to your Instagram.
Oh, and it's just like Twitter, but it's a whole separate app.
Right. There's
just like Twitter. It's
there's the subtle differences, but essentially it's the same kind of
Is it
format.
open platform where you can just kind of say anything, like free speech?
No, that's the problem because it's ran by Zucky Boy. So Elon,
he owns Instagram, right?
He owns Instagram and Facebook.
Damn.
So Elon
and Metaverse
literally buys Twitter to stop that because there was so much censorship on Twitter. Not as much as Facebook does, but before Elon got Twitter, it was still pretty censored and a lot of shit was being hidden and not pushed. Even like accounts with like millions of followers, like their tweets weren't showing up on people's stuff because they were like saying things that the media didn't want out there, yada, yada, yada. So Elon literally buys Twitter to fix that problem, to make a platform that is fully free speech, kind of like the Rumble, but of like words instead of videos. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And he succeeds. You know what I mean? Like Twitter's doing pretty great right now. Mm-hmm. And then Zucky boy just is like, you know what? Fuck you, Elon. I'm gonna make this. And not only did he make a competitor, like he did it in complete like bad faith to business. Like he pushed Threads all over his own platform, Instagram, which is the biggest platform in the world. I'm pretty sure, maybe next to YouTube. And
bigger than TikTok?
Instagram, yeah. For sure. It's been around longer. I would think.
I mean, yeah.
I'd be shocked.
Does YouTube count as social media?
Yeah.
Really?
Now I feel like, especially with the YouTube Shorts.
It always kind of has.
I forgot about that.
It was just a different type of social media.
Yeah,
social media is
true.
anything where the public is putting media out there.
That's true.
You know?
Good point.
So, but where was I going with that? So yeah, he starts Threads and he's basically doing everything the opposite. The bad faith. So he pushed it out all over Instagram. So like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you log into Instagram, like the first day Threads dropped, like a page would pop up, like telling you to make a Threads account. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I just exited. I didn't even know what it was yet.
I think it was.
And then I started seeing people posting it on their stories and stuff. And actually, this is crazy. So they got 300 million users in the first day. Whoa. Because it's Instagram, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So,
and all it takes is like one giant influencer that has like, fuck you followers to go on there and be like, hey, follow me on Threads.
Well, also not even that, like just the fact that Instagram is the biggest platform and they just put a message right in front of you the second you log in to go download their shit.
I mean, that also helps.
So like that.
Do you have to pay for it or is it?
No, it's free.
No.
So that was kind of bad faith. And also another thing that's like bad faith business wise is once you make a Threads account and it links to your Instagram, right? It automatically does. Like it's not like an option. Like you have to use your Instagram to make a Threads. If you decide you want to delete your Threads account, it will also delete your Instagram account.
No way.
Yep. So that's how they're making sure they don't lose users.
Shit.
So
damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you look,
holy shit.
If you look at Google Trends, Threads has already died. Like by that number. You know what I mean? Like it's just not relevant anymore. Like Twitter, like if you put Twitter next to Threads on relevancy through Google Trends, Threads is like, and Instagram's just, or Twitter's doing its normal thing.
I feel like it wouldn't really matter though if it deletes your Instagram too. People are just not going to use the app, and in turn, that's not going to generate revenue through the ads.
Yes, but it looks better on the books.
True.
As far as like having a successful business, this is how many active users we have.
Right. And if you have to have the account, you're probably going to peep it every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize.
What a smart move.
I
mean,
it's smart,
scummy,
but it's like yeah, exactly.
Smart.
It's fucked. But I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't know that if you actually created it and then if you wanted to get rid of it, it actually deletes your Instagram too. Yeah. That's crazy.
That was the craziest thing I saw. Once I heard that, that's what made me officially like. I already didn't really want to make it because Zuck, but I like once I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not making a Threads account.
What's your beef with Zuck?
It's censorship. You know, I'm all about free speech and people being able to say whatever the fuck they want to say, whenever the fuck they want to say it. Even if it's like totally outside of my beliefs, I think they should have the right to fucking say it.
Right.
And and clearly Zucky boy is not on that train. You know, he censors everything. I mean, that's a big thing going on with Threads right now is people are just like spamming Twitter with it. Screenshots of their accounts getting banned for saying some stupid shit. You know what I mean? And they apparently, I mean, I'm sure there's some people saying some out of line shit. Like on Twitter, you won't even get banned for like hate speech, really, unless it's like super hateful.
You won't even get banned. It's funny.
Well, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just feel like that it wasn't always like this. Like you could say the most outlandish shit.
Oh yeah.
It would just.
But hate speech, you know, that is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like if you're like saying things like, I don't even want to say it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get clipped.
Just Kanye stuff.
Yeah, Kanye type shit. I don't want to get clipped and out of context or whatever. Right. But so if you say like funny. Very hateful shit on Twitter, I mean, to an extent, like they've banned a few people. They banned forgetting his name, but you guys probably know him. He's that really popular neo-Nazi that's been hanging out with Sneeko. So that guy. I don't know if you guys know him, but someone watching will know him because he went pretty viral.
Leave in the comments who it is.
He's like a neo-Nazi basically. So says some terrible things. He hates Jewish people. Yada yada.
Oh, was he on the interview? With
He's like a normal white looking dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, with Kanye.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember his name either. I know. It's driving me crazy. But so they banned him because he's just too out there.
Gotcha.
And
Twitter did.
Do I want to get into a little bit of conspiracies?
Yes.
Look, I don't believe this. Okay. Swear up and down. I just think it is kind of an interesting coincidence. All right.
Let's hear it.
So
let's hear it.
So people, like I said, they don't ban a lot of hate speech on Twitter, right?
Right.
So, and people will say a lot of bad things about the transgender community right now, like, the whole war going on there.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be people saying bad things about gays, black people. I mean, dude, there's this page, and this is going to sound bad, but I don't know. It's the algorithm, right? This type of shit gets a lot of views, so it's always popping up on my feed. I promise. I don't follow the page, but this page gets millions of hits, right? So they're always popping up on my feed. And it's straight up like racism. Like it's black crime, essentially. It's just a dude calls out black crime constantly. And probably the reason it pops up on my feed is because I click on it. Like I want to see the crime. You know what I mean? I'm like, what's going down?
Yeah, I want to see what's
But then when I read the shit that they're saying, it's just outlandish. Like some of the things that they're saying about black people due to the video, they're like, they even stuff like about like making America like white again. Like they're saying crazy shit like
hell?
that.
That's wild.
And they're not getting banned. Right? Because free speech. So they're letting everybody say whatever they want. Now they ban this neo-Nazi guy.
Mm-hmm.
Think Kanye.
Really upset about that.
Think Kanye for a second.
Yeah.
They banned the neo-Nazi guy. He was the only one calling out Jewish people. So like you can hate on everybody but Jews.
Jewish people is where they draw the line.
Weird.
So what's the conspiracy about that?
Well, that Jews run the world or whatever. Yeah. And a lot of people believe that's what Kanye's on. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing that went down with Kanye. Like he thinks Jews are like running the world and yada yada yada.
Where do you find all this information on?
I use the internet.
Well, Kanye was straight up saying that shit. Like,
yeah, he was.
There's been,
I've seen some of his tweets.
There's been comedians, and then there's been like interviews of people saying that shit though, like a few years ago, or like even like relevant now. But I mean, I don't believe into it. But the only thing I can say is, and like this is what I've always thought. People at that, I'm not saying this is true either. Not at all. It's just, we're going to get that off the table. This has nothing, So I personally think that like this kind of goes in hand with like the Illuminati and like shit like that. Like I feel like people that have so much money and are so like famously like known, especially like globally, like, and even if you have money, like you don't even have to be known. Like I feel like those people, their lives are completely different than ours. So like shit,
sure.
like they might say some outlandish shit like that. Again, I'm not saying the whole Jewish thing is true, but it makes you kind of wonder, like, they could be saying something that could be true, but like,
do they know something I don't know?
Right. Because, it sounds so outlandish, but like we're literally just normal civilians. We don't live or experience the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? Like being that fucking rich and or famous.
That's so true.
I don't know if you.
Well, I mean, not that that's true, but like that's really.
I mean, obviously, like yes, it goes into like upper middle class, all like shit. But like I'm saying, like even like past that, like there's got to be like, you know what I mean, like a Mark Zuckerberg and Elon, like those types of people.
So you're talking are you talking like, what's that word called? Like almost like the secret government, like they're.
Yeah, like
like Illuminati.
Yeah, like personally, that's a conspiracy I honestly kind of believe in because
Illuminati.
Well, not only that, but like us, like what you just said, like a secret government type shit. Like, because like I said,
I forget the name for it. There's a name for that.
I mean, I could be going out there, which I probably am, but like I said, I mean, we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like people like that, like
yeah, we have no way of knowing.
Yeah, we will one day when our podcast blows up.
Well, that too, yeah.
We'll be a part of it.
We'll get approached.
We'll let y'all know how it is once we get to the top.
Joe Rogan has talked about like he had somebody, I don't remember who he had on, but somebody asked him like, "Have you been approached?" And he was like, when I get a call from any political power, I don't answer. Because he's like, so basically saying he's been called and emailed. He's been emailed too. He doesn't reply to the emails. What he was alluding to, he didn't straight up say this, but how everybody has interpreted it, is he doesn't entertain even the contact. Because once he says no, now he's an enemy. So he doesn't even want to say no to them.
Right.
He just wants to
sends their ass
have
to
the
voicemail.
conversation.
That is so scary.
Yeah, yo, honestly, bro.
Yeah, like what I was just saying too. I'm glad you actually said that because I think politics obviously fall into that category as well. They don't even have to be rich, but like they're, politicians, so they definitely know more shit than we do, or probably move differently too.
Yeah, and they want famous people on their side because they use the famous people to control the masses.
Right.
So, bro, honestly, if you look at these celebrities, like I would not be surprised at all if some of them have sold their souls. Like, look at Lil Nas X, bro. He came on the scene like a normal dude, like whatever, and then now he's a devil worshiper. He puts blood in shoes. Like, did you hear about that? He was selling shoes with a drop of his blood in each pair of shoes.
Oh yeah, that actually was true, and they pulled it from. I don't know if they actually.
It was Nike too, right? Nike was.
What do you mean, like in the
that?
shoes?
So, like this part of the shoe.
Yeah, it was clear.
It was clear, and
it had just like a little bit of blood in it.
Drop of blood inside.
Was it his blood?
I think so.
Really?
Well, maybe not.
I mean, how would they know?
Well, that's the other thing. Well, if you're weird enough to
DNA test.
How much were they going for?
I have no.
They were a couple $100.
Probably, yeah. I mean, probably something expensive, but they did not last long at all.
Yeah, because it was crazy.
The music industry is weird when it comes to that.
But there's just so many examples of that.
The same thing.
Sam Smith too.
Oh my gosh.
Like he was such a normal like love song dude. And don't get me wrong, that new song banged. Whatever it's called,
why don't you hum it?
Unholy.
Oh yeah.
So like when that first came out, I was bumping that shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
But then once I started seeing like the music video for it, and like the way he performs it on stage, and like all the shit Sam Smith's kind of doing in general, like the way he's moving is just, I'm not even religious, but that shit makes me uncomfortable, bro. Like,
it's
like why are you glorifying evil?
Right.
You know what I mean? And like sexualizing evil. So
sex sells.
I get that sex sells, but
I mean, honestly,
but look at Rihanna or like a Margot Robbie, like they're sexy, but they're not satanic. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
I mean, not that. Not.
But when you do
I'm
shit
not
like
backing
that,
up Sam Smith at all. But like, they're sexy. He's not. No offense.
Yeah. Sam Smith looks disgusting, and he's doing a lot of weird shit, and the transformation just doesn't make sense. Like, I just feel like
it was quite the big leap.
They made a deal with somebody, and that deal led to the choices that he's now making for his career so he can influence the masses. And it's working. Like Lil Nas X was a huge influencer for a while. Sam Smith is now a huge influence right now. I mean, there's just so many examples. Like even like Uzi, bro.
Uzi,
like Uzi was always a little weird. But like
Uzi's never gone to that level though.
Kind of, bro. He implanted a stone in his forehead. He
on some
he says he's satanic, right? Like he's done a lot of weird shit. He
was saying something recently though. I think he was saying he's not like satanic. Like Uzi's weird, bro.
Exactly. But he didn't used to be that weird. Well, like he used to be kind of
I personally think he's falling more into his Marilyn Manson like phase, because like that was his favorite artist, or is his favorite artist.
No, I get
and
that.
He takes a lot of like his music and
I get that, but the whole personality shift, bro. Like he used to be, if you like go back and watch like the XXL with him.
And
like,
he definitely wasn't
his vibe. Like he was smiley, he was having fun.
Yeah, he wasn't actually
now he's
too
like
satanic
now
beforehand.
just
but I think what it is like because this is what I was gonna say about the whole Sam Smith and like all that, like that shit sells. Like it's an attention grabber, you know what I'm saying? Like if you see that, you're gonna want to tune in and like, see like what the hell is going on.
Right.
But where's I going with that? Oh, because it is actually funny you say that. But I think in the music industry it's a little bit different, but because like it sells a little bit, and that's unfortunately some people like that shit, like
but I still think,
but not the masses. I feel like,
well, yeah, exactly.
No,
I fuck with
Uzi,
and I'm not satanic at all.
But they do though. You know, the masses do, because it's interesting. Even if you're not a fan of it, you want to see what's going on.
That's the perfect.
So,
word,
but what I'm saying is, like they're getting those sales and they're popping off so much because they made this fucking deal.
Oh well, yeah.
Because you could be the most satanic motherfucker on the planet, the most controversial thing ever, but if your shit isn't pushed, nobody's gonna know about you.
Well, yeah, that's exactly.
So true. I think that they make a deal. They're like, look, we'll push the shit out of your shit. Everybody will know who you are without a doubt. But
that is why they say they sell their soul. Yeah,
these are the things you have to do.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That's also why a lot of artists push for you to be independent.
Yeah.
I mean, for a multitude of reasons, but mainly that one, what you just said.
Yeah. So
Wait, why? So everyone will know who you are?
Well, instead of like having to sell your soul, like it's also, I mean, just kind of better because you can get it, doing it all your own. But
as a musical artist yourself, Brayden, would you do that? Would you sell your soul?
No.
Would you put on a latex bodysuit?
Probably.
Nah.
Oh, depending on what the music video is for. Nah, but no, I definitely wouldn't do that. I'd much rather be independent, or if like I'd rather like I think Mac Miller. I think he claimed to be independent, but he was signed to Warner. I think, not Warner.
Can you do that? Can you be independent and claim, or can you be signed to somebody and claim that you're independent?
I personally believe that it gets to a point where you become so big that like you can only like do so much. So like, you can build like a team, but like I think you still, like you
own the label.
Yeah, well, like that, like 21 Savage, he says that he owns his own record label, but he did a deal with, I believe, Empire's who he signed with. So like, I guess like they kind of like help each other out, but like he says that he's like independent. So I think that's kind of what it gets down to. Like he didn't want to probably sign a deal. He wanted to stay independent because for business reasons and others, But they probably back him up and help promote him or things like that.
Right.
What about you, Bailey? Would you sell yourself? You don't have one.
Yeah, I don't have one to sell.
Actually, yeah, both of y'all can't even get asked that question.
Yeah.
The way I see it, I mean, like, because I'm not on that. Like I said, I'm not religious, so I don't think they're actually physically selling their soul. Some people really believe that, like it's like a deal with the devil, actually. Which who knows?
Some people believe that gingers like eat souls, so we could be the ones like taking them. We're the ones offering the proposition. Like here's your red bottoms.
They probably just made a deal with the ginger.
You know what the price is.
But the way I see it isn't like a literal sell your soul. I see it as like you sell your dignity.
Well, yeah, you sell a lot, like when you do that shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, exactly.
Like you give up your dignity and your creative freedom to accomplish the dream that you're chasing after of being like this mega star. Yada yada yada. You basically that kind of could go into a whole thing about being too focused on the end goal and not enough on the journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you gotta love what you do. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And is it more important to you to be proud of the work you create or get to that end goal you have in mind? And that's kind of been, I talked about this a little with you guys off camera. That's kind of been a struggle of mine in the personal training world. Because a lot of these personal trainers out here are scam artists. Like literally, they sell you a fucking pipe dream. And they make you think it's so much harder and more complex than it is, and that they have the key. That you need,
right?
And I'm personally not willing to go down that marketing.
An ad. This is the key to V-Shred.
Well, V-Shred, he's a fucking scam artist.
Oh my gosh, I see that shit all over.
He's such a scam artist. He's like one of the biggest ones. Like he's the most well known.
V-Shred.
V-Shred, yeah.
If you want to lose weight, stop running on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Don't
stop
lower your calories.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. But
don't support.
Yeah, fuck V-Shred.
V-Shred, yeah, fuck V-Shred.
But
he is shredded though, I will say.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't do what he says.
Probably not.
He definitely doesn't.
I've only seen like 30-second clips of him in ads.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
He was like, bro, he's been around for a long time. Like back when the fitness industry was first like kind of popping off on social media, he was like one of the big influencers at a time. And he just turned it into a fucking shit show. I mean, I remember him showing like terrible exercise methodologies, and I don't want to get into that. But basically back to the core message, like that's been something that I've had to struggle with. Like I don't want to go down the route of being a rat. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it is a lot harder to like get your name out there in the space without doing shady shit like that.
Yeah.
Because like genuinely, if you look at a lot of these fitness influencers, there's really only a handful that give out true good knowledge.
Right.
You know, a lot of them are just selling you bullshit. Like just like, this is what you have to do to get shredded. Like, you must do carnivore. If you're not doing carnivore, what are you doing? Like, I get carnivore can't work. You know, it's not a terrible diet if you decide to follow it. But there's so many other options.
Right.
And like Liver King, for example. Do you guys ever heard of Liver King?
Yeah.
I've seen him on Sunday
Apparently he's fake.
Fake natty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake natty.
Obviously, everybody knew he was a fake natty. He came out the closet, though. He admitted he's on steroids. But everybody knew he was a fake.
I was gonna say
there was no hiding that. You can't.
But he really do be eating like raw liver and like shit like that. He's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah.
That shit could. I mean, that could be.
It's on camera though. I mean, you've seen him eat it, but do we know he's eating it all the time?
Bro, that shit could be cake.
Know.
Would you guys eat it?
You know what I'm talking about?
Hyper realistic cake. Would you eat like liver and like raw shit like that?
No.
Absolutely.
I mean, if it was true that it was the key to be like looking like you're on roids without being on roids, yeah, I would do anything. But besides take roids.
Oh, so you sell your soul?
Nah, that's just eating food.
But food.
But yeah, I would. Yeah, I would do it if like I had to. But I know you don't fucking have to. You know what I mean? So, and he was selling that dream to everybody. I even had a couple friends that hopped on the bandwagon. I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots for believing this guy. Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And then the guy that, like, I mean, y'all have seen my transformation. I turned in from a fat fuck to what I am now. And like a gross fat fuck. and so like I have the results to like prove that I know what I'm talking about. And they're still like, no, I'm going to listen to Liver King. Like, okay, yeah, listen to the scam artist. Oh, and then guess what? 6 months later, it came out he's a scam artist? No fucking way. What? Crazy. Didn't see that one coming.
Right.
I feel like since you're obviously not like a super famous bodybuilder or anything like that, I feel like that would be more of a reason to listen to you because you don't have anything
I have nothing to gain.
lose.
I have nothing to gain either.
Yeah.
By telling people, like telling friends. I'm talking about friends, not clients.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's not like you don't have any ulterior motive.
Yeah, exactly.
To sell them like something weird.
So but whatever. People.
I asked Vince.
But like I said,
advice, actually.
But like I said, that goes back to the pipe dream. That's and so many people buy into that shit. That like Liver King was selling a pipe dream. This is the secret. Do this. There's not a fucking secret.
What is the secret, Vince?
If you want to lose weight, eat less calories. If you want to maintain muscle while you're losing weight, make sure you're eating a lot of protein while you're at a calorie deficit.
Give them some free gain. That's it.
Do it slowly at a moderate pace, 3 pounds a week tops, so you can preserve your muscle and lose weight healthily. And that's how you get shredded. That's it. And work out, lift weights. That's literally it. And if you want to get big, lift close to failure, like 0 to 2 reps of failure. So either hit failure or be within 2 reps of failure.
Failure is in
like when you're lifting, you can't so you do 10 reps and either like you're donezo, that'd be 0. And then if like you want to stop, like, because let's say you're doing a lot of volume that day. I mean, this goes deep. Like I have so many training methodologies and shit. But generally speaking, like 2 reps left in the tank is good too. So you do a set of 10, even though you could have done 12, but because you're going to be doing so many sets, you want to make sure you still have a couple reps in the tank. So you don't, because if you hit failure your first set, your next set, you're not going to get the same amount of reps
at all,
or even close.
Yeah. I was just about to
say. If you hit true failure, like the point that you just can't lift anymore. So, so train close to failure, eat protein. And if you want to gain weight, eat more calories as well. And that's it. That's it, guys.
That's really it.
That's it. Like no.
Well, and then on top of that, you hit up Vince and you sign up for his personal training.
Yeah, I would say
coaching.
Little sales pitch here. Yeah. I mean, I would say the hardest part is the training methodology. I would say that's the hardest part. So many people are focused on like finding a hack to their diet when like that shit is just so basic. It's just math. Do the math. Learn your body too. It's a process to learning your body. You need to know how many calories you personally can do. Everybody's different. But the really hard part is training methodology. Like I've tried a lot of different methods of training. I've had a lot of success in certain methods and I've failed in other methods. Like that's the hard part, is learning how to program properly and like manage your volume and intensity properly, manage your rest properly, yada, 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 recovery, yada, yada, yada. So that's really the hard part. It's the fun part though too. Like getting in the gym and lifting the weights is the fun part.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to the gym and you're just doing stupid shit and wasting your time, like you're not going to get bigger. So people need to be a little more focused on training methodology and a lot less focused on these bullshit hacks to your nutrition plan. Like just fucking eat.
Have you seen the ice hack? I feel like I see that all over my
ice
YouTube
hack?
ads. It's I don't know if you eat it or like you rub it on your body or something, but it's this lady and she's like running through a kitchen and she's like, guys, my grandma just showed me this ancient like ice hack, and even my mom heard about it. It was something like it's supposed to make you lose a bunch of weight.
Never heard about that.
I don't understand how. I don't know.
What do you do with it?
I've never watched.
Well, I will say.
I think you eat it.
I will eat ice, but I will say like ice.
I'm looking it up.
Like being cold,
the ice hack.
being cold, you actually burn more calories when you're cold than you do when you're hot.
Maybe that's what it is.
So like if you're really cold, because you shiver, your body's trying to increase its core temperature.
But wouldn't that be equally as true for being hot? Because your body's trying to decrease the temperature.
No, because you're just sweating.
That's
not an active process.
So
yes,
no, but it's not like your
body's trying to like cool down.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything. When you're cold, you're physically doing.
Oh, okay.
You're moving.
When you're shivering.
Yeah.
Not just when you're cold.
Yeah, well, even just being cold, because your body's trying to, so it starts speeding up your metabolism.
Right.
Your organs start digesting food quicker.
Interesting.
So everything's pumping quicker to try to raise that core temperature.
So
whereas when you're, it's actually the opposite. When you're in heat, your body actually burns less calories because everything's trying to slow down because it wants you to cool down. So the processes need to pull back.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
But it's honestly not so drastic that it matters. You know what I mean? Like,
so those, can I say who the website's from?
Sure.
Fuck it. So from USA Today, 6 days ago, those who follow the Ice Hack diet drink a glass of iced water before bed, purportedly to lower their body temperature, and then take a weight loss supplement called Alpine. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, Alpine. Alpine is created on an ancient weight management remedy that is known as the Alpine Ice Hack. It works by increasing the internal body temperature to improve the metabolism, which in turn boosts fat burn.
I mean, it's not wrong necessarily, but it's such an insignificant difference it wouldn't really do anything. Like it basically just said what I just said about lowering your core body temperature.
When I heard you say that, I was like, I think Vince is going to touch on this, but I have it up and I've been fucking waiting.
But
yeah, literally.
So it's basically the same thing, but it's just not drastic enough to really make. You might burn like an extra 20 calories in a couple hours with that. You know what I mean?
It's pretty hard to burn calories.
Yeah, it's slower than you would think.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because like you would think like running a mile, you would burn a shit ton of calories.
Right.
And it's kind of hard. And a mile, that's only like for an average runner, like 8 minutes of running. And you maybe burned like in 8 minutes, like on a flat ground, like 50 calories.
What?
Like 50,
no way.
Genuinely, yeah.
Like 50 to 100, I'd say, like if that, or like
not
50
100,
to 80.
Not 108, not at an 8 minute mile pace.
I looked it up.
So and it depends on how big you are too.
Touche, yeah.
Like we would burn more calories running a mile than you would because we're heavier. So
Makes
our body
sense. Makes sense.
Right.
I don't know what fucking website I looked at, but I was looking up how many calories do I burn sitting at my desk for 8 hours a day. And it said something like 1,000 calories.
Well, yeah. So I'm talking about exercise burn. Your body just burns calories naturally. I'm talking additional calories on top of what your body's doing. So like, I don't remember, non-exercise thermogenesis, I believe is I could be wrong. I believe that's the word, the saying for it or title for it or whatever.
Right.
That's your body just living. Like how many calories your body needs to burn to survive. So
you
you probably are burning 1,000 calories just sitting at your desk, but it's just your base metabolic rate moving.
I sit on a yoga ball. So
I'm talking,
bouncing on it.
But I'm talking additional calories. So like running, right? So your body's still doing all that other stuff it was doing before. So you're burning whatever amount of calories you were burning.
So it's just additional 50.
Additional 50.
Interesting.
Right. So maybe a little more than that. Like someone my size running a mile. It's only 8 minutes of cardio though. Like I can't imagine I'm burning more than 10 calories a minute because when I do my treadmill incline, I'm at a 12 incline. I'm hiking uphill. I'm burning 12 calories a minute. So if I'm jogging on flat ground,
actually, yeah, when you say that,
when you put it that right, it makes sense. So when I'm jogging on flat ground, there's no way I'm burning 12 calories a minute. Like it's got to be 10 tops. So yeah. Like you actually burn a lot less than you think. Like people think I'm going to run a mile every day and I'm going to lose weight. I don't think so. Like 50 calories, bro. Go eat a Reese's cup. Like, it's over.
What sucks is that it's so easy to like put those calories back on.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing like I always hear. It's easy to put on calories, and
that's what I'm saying. People need to focus more on like perfecting their exercise regimen and less on trying to find fucking hacks to their nutrition. Just eat. If you're trying to lose weight, eat less. If you're trying to gain weight, eat more. Make sure you get your protein in to preserve or build muscle and train.
That's pretty much
it. At VCF coaching.
At VCF coaching.
And like I said, the hardest part is the methodology for the training, and I can take care of that for you. I can also give you not meal plans, but nutrition plans. So.
What's the difference?
Nutrition plan is
I
a
don't care, actually.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, we don't care. We always cut you off. Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that shit. Well, I mean, we'll listen to it in a second. I just wanted to point out our boy Vince has a new look. He's unfortunately going through it, so you're gonna have to bear with us. We also are not drinking.
Yeah, we partied last night.
Bailey's alcoholic
drinking a little bit. She didn't party with us though.
I didn't.
So she
that is true.
She was maybe sober yesterday.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah. Well, nice.
All day,
Good
just
job.
a little bit of at the nighttime.
There we go.
I'm definitely, right now. But I'm definitely not stone cold, but
it's just before bed, you know.
But yeah, we had a
rough
night last night.
We had a fun night though. That
shout out Throwbacks, downtown Sanford.
Shout out Maggie. She's gonna be on the pod.
Shout out to Maggie too.
She was on the pod once, but we had to delete that episode. Unfortunately, if y'all noticed, we missed a couple weeks back. That was the pod we shot that week. We had some technical issues.
It was a really good one too.
It was good. It was good. Maggie's a lot of fun. She will be back on here one day. But shout out Maggie. But
which one is Throwbacks again?
It's the one that changed to Murphy's.
I'm not.
But if you GPS it,
when we went that night,
yeah, we went to Throwbacks.
Was it the first one?
Second one.
Second one, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Where? No, it was the first one.
Yeah, probably the first one.
There was an arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Okay.
Throwbacks is a cool place. Y'all should check it out.
But yeah, it's called Murphy's now, but when you GPS Throwbacks, it still takes you there.
Yeah, it still says Throwbacks on
GPS. Yeah.
Really?
When I type in Murphy's, I don't see it pop up, but when I type in Throwbacks, it's there. Really? Which is weird.
So is it a new owner now?
No, they actually were on Bar Rescue.
Yeah, they were on Bar Rescue.
Cool. And John Taffert changed the name.
Awesome.
Yeah, he didn't rescue that bar very well though.
No, respectfully.
Like I love it. It's a fun time if you're trying to get down and messy, but like
no, they definitely cleaned it up. It's definitely remembering. No, it's a nice place. Definitely check it out. Definitely cool.
Oh, it's fun.
It's fun.
I want to call it
It's definitely suit and tie.
Oh no, I mean it's a chill spot.
Like working at the bar I work at, you know what I mean? When you compare, it's not. I want to call it nice. I'd say like it's actually fun
because you work at like a high class.
Yeah, it's fun. You know.
Well, it's definitely
fun. I mean, I'm not knocking the place at all. It's just like it's what it is. You know what I mean? When sometimes you're in a vibe to get down and messy and dirty, and that's where you go.
We've been
and that's what we did last night.
Yeah.
And I was up till 7 a.m. You crashed up like 5. Yeah, we were going. Bro,
I got tired.
Bro, I hate vodka. I was drinking vodka.
You had me taking shots of that shit.
Yeah, because we ran out of. We didn't run out of anything. We left the bar and we wanted to keep drinking, so we went to Maggie's crib, scooped a bottle, and then went to stay at this other house. And all we had was vodka, and I was drunk enough that I was able to take care of it.
We had that one little like grapefruit pop.
Water, sparkling water.
Yeah, whatever that. That helped.
Straight shots plus like a little bit of sparkling water.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Ew.
Oh yeah. No, it was one of those nights.
Yeah, we were.
But
desperate.
Thankfully, I'm not really like hungover. Like I'm tired.
I hope not. It's 9 o'clock.
I'm not gonna drink either.
Yeah, I'm not really hungover either. Just my eye.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
So that's why I'm in glasses today, y'all. I slept with my contacts, and I think I picked up
Somebody farted in his eye.
I was gonna say,
God,
Vincey got the.
This is not what happened.
Vince got the pinky eye.
I fell asleep in my contacts because I was fucked up and I didn't have anywhere to put them, and so I just slept with them in. I've slept with my contacts in many times before. It's the first time I got fucked by it, but you know when you think you're invincible, eeventually it catches up to you.
That's what happens typically, man.
Yeah,
it will catch up.
Because I sleep with my contacts a good amount. Almost every time I get trashed. If I get trashed and I don't sleep at home, I'm sleeping in my contacts.
Is that not the most uncomfortable thing?
It's really not that bad. You just wake up. When you wake up in the morning, they're a little dry, and you just got to blink. You get some moisture to the eye. The contact gets a little more moist. It's like when you're drunk and
you sleep with your mouth open. How your mouth is just super dry.
Yeah, right. Similar.
So is it bad if you just put like water on your eyes?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
So you'd have to use what, like the saline solution?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think it's called saline, but.
Yeah, I think so too. Hopefully.
But yeah, so yeah, my eye hurts. That's why I'm in glasses. I can't wear contacts right now.
So yeah, unfortunately, we're not drinking.
And now that we're talking about it, it hurts more. So that's
sorry.
Good.
We'll switch gears.
You know how that is when like you're not thinking about something, but then you start thinking about it, and you're like,
yeah. When somebody asks you if you're fine.
And you're not.
And you're not. You're like, why'd you just remind me?
Why'd you remind me?
It's always yee-haw and never haw ye.
Dude, one day I want someone to like be like, "How you doing?" I'll be like, "Awful." And then they're gonna be like, "Fuck!" Like they're gonna be like
asking you again.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "I just got wrapped into a conversation. What's wrong, man?" Right. And then
bullshit your way
I won't torture them too much though. I'll just make them feel bad. So I'm gonna just be like, honestly, I don't want to get into it, and then just walk away. That way they feel like shit, but at least I didn't waste their time. I just think it'd be funny. See the reaction. They're probably like, fuck.
Now I'm gonna start doing that. Hey, how you doing today? Honestly, fucking terrible. I'm not doing
Do
well
it
at
to
all.
like a cashier.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how are you? Awful.
So bad. I've never been. This is the worst day of my life.
I hope they just hit me with that. Oh well, I hope you have a better day. I'll be like, I'm not.
It's not gonna actually. I know what's happening later, and like it's not getting any better. And they're like, well, tomorrow's a new day. This whole week is fucked.
I'm not gonna make it till tomorrow. That's how bad my day's going.
I feel like I've definitely done that before.
And like, as you're buying like a ton of pills,
bottles of liquor.
I'm just buying a bottle of ibuprofen, just like, other day, fucking terrible.
You don't say.
Yeah, right. That'll be
cash or credit.
Fuck that! I went through the self-checkout.
Oh no, you didn't.
Nah, I for damn sure didn't go through that.
Do you refuse to do that?
Yeah.
Like, even if you're getting like a bag of M&Ms.
You already told us this.
Well, yes and no.
Well, I don't think for a small purchase.
It depends on the situation. Like, for example, I used a self-checkout at Wawa the other day because I was, I think I was in a rush to do something, or I was either going golfing or I was doing something, and I was like,
the line was long.
Well, honestly, the line wasn't. There was only like 2 people in line, but I was like literally in a rush. So
this
like,
one's open.
Times like that, like I'll do it. But other than that, yeah, no, I'm typically.
Oh, so it was convenient.
I also didn't have like 2 carts full of groceries. If I have 2 carts full of groceries, bitch, I ain't taking that shit to self-checkout. I don't care how convenient it is. Sign me up.
You know what? Speaking of self-checkout, another hot topic is I hate the tipping epidemic that's going on right now.
Oh, bro.
Oh, I went to this place called Monsters Arcade in Orlando. You guys have been there, right?
Oh, yeah.
That place is actually
I actually haven't been.
It's so much fun. There's a bar. Dude, it's like 2 stories. It's. I think it's the biggest arcade in Florida. I could be wrong. It's huge.
Yeah, I need to check it out.
We didn't go there with.
You didn't go with me? No.
Really? I could have sworn we went.
Well,
definitely got to take your ex.
When?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we were in the same parking lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I could have sworn we've been there though. No,
I haven't been.
Either way, you gotta check it out.
Dave and Buster's, and I've been to Game Time. Those are the only arcade bars.
One time out of class, and once I'm out of school, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll do a podcast.
Like
oh yeah, we got to.
The 31st is my last exam. Oh, I have 2 finals that day actually.
Woo.
So, yay!
That sounds fun.
Anyways, you know how when you walk in, you pay $20 because all you can play. You pay $20 and you just go about your day or night or whatever. It's open till 2, and all they do is put a wristband on saying that you paid $20, and then she flips the screen around. She's like, "Do you want a tip?" What the hell?
Like for what?
For what? For paying to come in here?
Yeah,
I will say it is kind of crazy. It is like they're not doing anything.
Nothing. You're doing your job.
Yeah.
Really.
Like service,
it's like you're going into like a club or something.
Yeah.
Like certain clubs we've gone into after you check out.
I mean, at the club I work at, and the host.
What are you gonna tip the bouncer?
Unfortunately,
do you have to pay to get into where you work at?
Not often. Yeah.
Oh,
how much?
Yeah, you just always roll with me. So
that's what I was about to say. I was like, shit, I don't.
But our hostesses make a ton of money and a lot, and bro, they get a good hourly rate too. Like not as much as we do, but like good enough to where like tips are really helping you out. Right. It's like damn, you know what I mean? Because
so do you guys like tip share?
Not security. I don't get tipped at all.
Oh,
only time I get tipped is if someone wants to like handshake me.
Right.
You know, handshake me in 20.
Right.
So
does that happen?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it used to happen a lot more when like I was newer to the job because I really liked it.
Started hustling, motherfucker.
Oh, I used to hustle people all the time.
Unbuttoning the shirt.
Well, it's been harder to hustle these days, but yeah, because now we started wanding, and like so now people don't like me as much.
Wanding?
Yeah, like.
Do you ever have to like kick people out because you find weapons before, or not kick them out, but like
stop
not
them
let
at the door? Yeah,
yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
What do they typically have? Just like a knife?
Usually knives. I've had box cutters. I'm not gonna incriminate myself. So I've seen knives, box cutters.
You've seen some shit.
Yeah.
Any pew pews?
A couple guns, but I've never actually seen the gun. I go to scan them, and they always just admit. Like, cause they're like, I got a gun on me. I'm like, are you gonna?
How do you just forget that? It's not like you don't feel it.
They might just not think that we scan. Like, it might be their first time there.
That's so illegal to have a gun in a bar.
Yeah.
Don't we have like concealed carry now?
Yeah, as of July 1st in the state of Florida, you can now concealed carry a gun without a permit.
I'm getting a strap.
I want one so bad.
Yeah. You guys should get one.
I'm getting a shotgun and an AK-47.
Well, we don't have open carry yet. You can't walk around.
Yeah. And I don't know how you're going to conceal that.
You could conceal a sawed off.
With my bazooka.
If you got wild with it, you could have one of those like back holsters. You know what I mean? Back holster and the shot.
I could so see
the shotty's just crossed on the back. You put a jacket over it.
I look like the fucking Punisher.
You got a sawed off just concealed. That'd be sick. Imagine someone's robbing you. You're like,
yeah. What's up? What's good?
Pick the wrong
They're
day,
looking
buddy.
down a double barrel shotgun. They're like, oh.
That's the guy who tells the cashier he's having a bad day.
I pull it out and be like, slide me a few 20s.
You know, now I'm robbing you. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's right. Put the money in the bag, bitch. That's crazy.
That's cool. You brought a bag and everything.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Definitely need one now.
You guys definitely should get some so we can go to the range.
I've never shot a gun.
Ever?
Ever.
In your life? Not even one?
Never shot
What
a gun.
about a BB gun?
Definitely shot a BB gun.
Okay.
100%.
I've shot a few guns.
I meant like an actual like one that's gonna like put you out. Yeah.
I've shot a pump action.
Are you serious?
I've shot like not pump action shotgun. I don't know what it was.
God damn.
I've shot an AR.
Have you been hunting?
AR 15, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Not ever hunting.
Really?
I shot a revolver and just like a 9mm. I think those are all the guns I've shot.
In real life, not Call of Duty?
Yes.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. I didn't know that. That's a lot of guns.
Well, my grandpa had like 40 guns.
Damn.
He died and he passed all his guns to my uncle. And my uncle had like 40 guns. So now my uncle has 80 guns.
Damn.
So if the apocalypse ever happens, I'm
going to his house.
He lives on a ranch too.
Oh, hell yeah.
It'd be perfect.
Blast, bro.
We're just strapped to the gills on a ranch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hope something pops out, bro. We're ready.
Come raid us.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll bring snacks and chocolate milk.
We definitely need the chocolate milk. Definitely need the chocolate milk.
Don't worry, it's a kind you can preserve too. So.
Is it real?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's like the carnation breakfast replacement.
Preserve.
I mean, it's just powder.
So it's not real.
Well, it's chocolate. And then
didn't come from a brown
mix
cow?
it with you mix it with your own milk.
Okay. Gotcha. So it's real milk though.
So when I made you that glass of chocolate milk, I hand mix that shit.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
And then I
Put time and effort
spit
into that shit. Damn.
Awesome.
I didn't realize you had to stir that bitch. That's crazy.
Yeah. You didn't hear me in the kitchen?
No, I did not.
I thought you were making his tea.
Oh, I also.
Oh yeah, this guy over here got a hot tea.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie when I saw it.
I didn't hear. I missed your order, Nick. I was like, what?
My boy Nick said,
yeah, literally little fan.
Would you like a crumpet?
Buddy said it's a bit brisk outside. Oh my god, that's awesome. I do love tea though. That was a good.
It's green tea, and then I have this like
I smoke, so I need that shit.
Powder.
It's probably good for me to drink tea. You know what I'm saying?
Green tea is so good for you in so many ways.
Green tea is
matcha?
delicious. Yeah, I don't have it.
Wait, so I should be drinking green tea shots?
Yes.
You
I'm onto something.
are onto something.
Yeah.
That was. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what we're switching to. Fuck tequila.
Put it in the nutrition plan.
We love tequila. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't like tequila.
You're so weird.
I thought you.
Oh, you want to know what I noticed too?
No, he likes tequila.
We haven't. Yeah, he's really kind of driven it in me. But pause. But he and my bad. What was I saying? Oh, we haven't taken a shot on the pod and like.
Yeah, we kind of killed that tradition.
That was a thing of the past.
I don't know what happened.
That means next podcast we have to do like 5 to make up for it. And they're all gonna be tequila.
If we can
have Kyle back
or green tea.
We can do a pod on the 31st after I finish my finals, and we'll just get trashed on the pod.
Get trashed
trash
on the pod?
cast?
You want a trash cast?
Trash cast.
Maybe that should be episode 10.
Okay, what is this episode? Well, this is episode 9.
This is 9.
No, this is.
I will not be doing that for episode 10. That's gonna be right before finals.
No, damn.
When is finals? Next
the
Sunday?
31st is when I have 4 exams in the next 2 weeks.
Holy shit.
1 on Wednesday, 1 on the next Wednesday, and then 2 on the following Monday.
It'd be so good for the 10th episode, though.
Yeah, wouldn't it be? Well, we can make it a...
Or we can do our sports event.
Oh, on the pod. Like, I'm trying to think of how we would do it, though.
We can record it. We can record it.
It's for after.
This is after
we can
after pod talk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's actually time to wrap it up, anyways.
Really?
So yeah, it is.
Damn, this shit flew by.
This
is a real laid back pod. I really like that.
I was gonna say
we were chilling this one. We didn't get too feisty, but we talked about some good stuff. I think this is why I wasn't like trying to rip anyone's head off today. Like I'm all cozy over here. I'm usually fucking on edge up here. Yeah. So I'm cozy today. A little hungover, a little gay.
We're not cutting that.
Oh no, we're not. No.
Oh my god, that was fucking perfect, dude.
All right. On that note, if you watch all the way to the end and you don't like it, that's fucking weird. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Want to hear your thoughts? Let us know who your favorite guest so far has been. I think this is a good time to hear that.
We're this deep. Yeah, let us know in the comments who's your favorite.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And who your favorite host is.
Ooh,
I think
that
that's
too.
also,
Yeah.
that'd be a good topic too.
Hey yo, all the fans. Hey, get down there. Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what to do, man.
Yeah. That's any closing notes? We good? Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram. Link in the description. All of our IGs, along with our podcast Instagram, are actually getting active on there now.
And
so we were active on there for a while. But it's down there now. Nick's IG is also in the description. And website to VCF Coaching.
All I gotta say is, man, I love doing this podcast with y'all. Anyone that watches, we appreciate and love y'all. Make sure you keep on tuning in every Wednesday at noon. We got a lot more shit for y'all. A lot more great content. And that's it. I think it's a wrap.
That's right.
We out.